Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I do readings for Pisces. We're looking at your block with these cards. These came in on the weekend. I do the weekly on Sunday, if you're curious. And I saw a lot of... When I put these down, I saw a lot of changes coming your way. In other words, there's many, many opportunities that are being brought to you. I'm figuring this is for all of you. Some of them are in regards to your psychic abilities or opening up to them. This could also be even just to follow a certain path or career choice or even a lifestyle by really committing to the development of this, okay? Because a lot of us have had it, but kind of shut it down through the years because, you know, life gets in the way and you got to pay the bills and raise the kids, and we just kind of put it like on a shelf, on a high shelf. It's still there, it's still available, it's always there, it's always kind of pinging every once in a while, get you back in, but we're just not really engaged. Now, some of us are really engaging in that. We're developing practices to help others at the same thing, okay? So this could also be a career choice. Doesn't necessarily need to be intuitive, but being Pisces, we usually go into something that makes us feel like we are open, okay? So we won't call it intuition, but it's something that opens us up to the abilities that we can offer and the gifts we can offer the world. Also, travel. When I read in the book, and that's what I feel, it could be travel, but it could just be moving yourself out of the same old, same old. In other words, following a new path, going on a new journey, okay? It's got very much the Six of Swords feel to it. She's standing on a boat, and all of these, when I look at them, they have this orb of light. The orb of light in the background here, the orb of light behind her, and the orb of light over here, okay? And you can see it on top of her. It's like there's a light shining, guiding you in this direction. But since we're dealing with blocks, change is hard. It comes in as this. Change is difficult to process. Change is difficult to begin. Change is difficult to walk into. Because it means that there's going to be a period of learning. There's going to be a period where people are going to have to get used to the changes that are surrounding you as well. It usurps the status quo. And regardless on how that feels as you're going, it's always, always that kind of energy that feels a little bit, you know? If you know what I mean. So it's not a tremendous block. You know these things are coming and things are changing. And you know, you feel it within you to change, okay? There's things that are begging for you to just move forward. Please move forward. Please follow a different path. Please veer here, okay? And so regardless, like I said, regardless of whether you do it or the tower insists that you do at a later point, at a later date, it's all coming. It's all happening. Things do not remain the same. That's just the proof of that. It just had something drop off. But that's okay. Okay? Things like that do happen. Don't mind me. I'm putting a little bit of Heal All on my hands. I've been cleaning Miss Apricot's area. And I wash my hands a lot, and it makes them dry and itchy. So I am giving it cream. And this is Heal All. It's this plant right here. Mine, it grows wild in my yard, and I didn't know for years that it was very healing. They actually call it Heal All. Okay, it's very interesting. It's such a wonderful, I don't know, it's Prunella, it's called Prunella vulgaris, it's vulgaris flower extract. It's called a self-hair flower essence. That's what it's called. And you can have it in a tea. You can do all. Look that stuff up. It's amazing. And if you're in the same area in Canada, they look like weeds, and we mow them all the time. And we're mowing medicine. It's beyond me when I think about things like this, that it happens. So, all right, we're going to look at this, and we're going to go in deeper with this, okay? See how this is stopping you. I'm going to take from the 7 Energies Oracle. Actually, it's called the Oracle of the 7 Energies, but it's okay. Right. The land between. That's exactly what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you feel you're stuck in what was and what will be, or what's about to happen. Okay? That's where I feel you are. Absolutely. It's hard changing, Pisces. It's hard going from, even if it's the devil, at least right? You know when they get snarky, when life, feels awful. At least you can count on it, right? And especially if it's an energy field that makes you feel like, oh, I don't feel like this is a great situation. But everybody else is kind of just going their way, Like when I'd go to work, everything would be the same every single day. It was like a bad dream every day. Every day would be the same thing, repeated over and over again. And I was the only one who kept feeling worse and worse and worse every day. But it was the devil I knew, right? I could go and say, this is going to be the same boring crap every single day. And it was so hard. That was so hard on me. I needed challenges. I needed a change. I needed life to have flavor again. And I wanted it, but I knew I'd have to create it. I knew I'd have to work for it. I knew I had to do stuff. And I tried a few things, and it wasn't really working. And then I was trying a few other things. It was really working. It wasn't fulfilling me. It was just like I was trying to make another source of money, not do something that was fulfilling. And sometimes we get caught in that. We get caught in the physical needs, and we completely ignore the spiritual, the energetic needs of our bodies, our minds, our spirits. Because trading up from one physical, manifestation to another is just trading up one thing for another. You're not actually moving forward in a different direction. You're just doing the same thing in a different way. Or eventually that'll be the same way. So right now you know that what you're doing, you're changing things. But it's so different. And like I was talking about yesterday, so unknown for certain things because you've never gone down this road before. It's that you feel like you're kind of stuck here. You're going, I know there's magic here. You can see it. You can actually see the magic, okay, that's waiting here. And there are roads ahead. They're kind of sketchy for you. You feel like, that's kind of sketchy, these roads. This feels much more terra firma. But you can't deny that there's something there, right? So it's time to embrace, first of all, your intuitive self. Who knows? Yesterday I was talking about that. Just because things take a little longer to do doesn't mean that you suddenly lost the mental capacity to do them, right? It's not like you lost all your mental capacity or your wisdom to do things. You are still the same intelligent, spontaneous, beautiful, problem-solving being that you have always been. Okay? That doesn't go away. Actually, being able to organize and know how to fix things and know how to come up with solution to things should be ever a great asset in any situation, right? And you might be afraid that you'll have a hard time thinking on the spot. You know, the greatest feats that have been done in life have been people who have thought on the spot. They've gotten themselves out of things pretty freaking amazingly when they've been put on the spot, when the adrenaline is working and you have to get yourself out of it, okay? So just keep that in mind. Some things you just, you know, embrace the chaos and just trying to figure it out, okay? You have the light that is with you. It's just with you. It is just with you. You may not be sensing it or seeing it right now, but it is definitely there, okay? This is the Queen of Wisdom, and I'm going to keep harping on that. You have all you need to get out of stuff, okay? To shield your heart, to take care of your energy, to have the wisdom from the past, to know where to go when you need to go there. So please, 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 just go inside and make sure that you know that that is available to you. Okay. This is a Sacred Traveler. So I feel you're definitely on a journey to something. You're definitely on a journey. Yeah. And try not to get distracted, okay? A lot of people come in will distract you. Yeah, no, look at this. Valiant courage. I love it. Take action with passion. Okay? You guys don't know, but yesterday I did a pull with this deck right here. Okay? And I had 2 cards with lions in it. And it just made me want to, you know, find the courage to do that. Okay? Actually, it wasn't yesterday. It was on over the weekend. But yeah, whatever. I was feeling like I needed to get some kind of push, some kind of, and the courage cards. I felt like it was going, you have the courage to do anything in your life. Everything that you do, grab your courage and do it passionately. Okay? Know that you're not just using your courage to run away. You're not running away. You're not doing something ridiculous. You're using it to follow your passion. You're using it to reach your goal. You're using it to move in the direction of your dreams. Okay, so let's take this deck. Now that I was talking about it, let's make sure I've got it in the right. It's such a dreamy deck. The Emperor, who also right now is making me feel a little bit like the King of Wands, but I always feel like they are. This Emperor is both the source of strength and also the source of being stuck. Okay? I will tell you that much. The Emperor knows what stability means. Okay? It's reaching a definite point in time where you go, this I can rely on. Okay? To me, the Emperor is always about reliability. He's the father. He's the ultimate father. He's the authority figure. He's the one who has all the rule books and everything that you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, right? But this is also like a little bit of a killjoy when the Emperor comes in like this. Because especially in a block position, he's a leader, but he's a practical problem solver. And that's fine, but when things are practical or, what do you call them, routine, okay? What you're doing right now is very much not routine. You are going after something more, okay? You are following your inner GPS, and that means you're going to get out of this chair. You're going to move towards something else. But it doesn't mean, this Emperor doesn't mean that it's still not part of you. It just means that you have to bring it with you. Okay? That's all it means. It means you have to bring it with you. And I love the fact, because I'm looking at him, look at him. Doesn't he look a little exasperated at this point? Like, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. This is just like a lot of stuff to be doing right now. And that's the part of the Emperor that's kind of not bringing you down, but, you know, making you feel a little bit like, ugh, you know, like this is going to be interesting. All right. And here it is again. Okay. And there's you looking into that thing again. Look at it. I just love this bird looking. I did that yesterday too, but look at this bird's going, what are you looking for? I feel like this bird of spirit is going, what are we looking at? What are we what are we looking at? I love this. What are you looking at? Are you looking for something outside of yourself? It's not outside of yourself, okay? This is definitely part of you. It's part of your journey. It's part of your road, okay? It's something that comes out of you, that's within you. All right, so let's see. I just saw the Two of Coins, but it didn't come out. And also the World card. So I see like adapting to your finish line. That's great. But let's see. Oh, and the progress, the Eight of Wands. I like this one. Let's see if we can get any to come out. Oh, again. Nice. Nine of Wands. Working hard. Feeling a little tired. All right. Okay. So you have the Six of Swords again. Okay, not surprised. I'm going to put it right here because that's what I feel like the Six of Swords is. It even has the same, it even has the same moon. Two different kind of decks. Like, get this. Okay? Yeah, so you're definitely moving out. But this card always feels so solemn, right? Like, I'm moving, you know, I'm going on this voyage, this passage, this transition. But it always feels like, you know, in the cover of night, you know, on the sly, when nobody's looking, things will get better, you know? And I think, in essence, they're trying to say that's kind of like the block for this. That's what you're feeling. You're feeling that, you know, I've got to do this. And what you should be doing is like brilliantly shining your passion. Not kind of doing it because that's what you feel like, but it's almost like you're feeling like you're going to get rejection. Look at these bowed heads. Look at all of this. This all feels like a chore. And that's the point that I'm feeling. Why is this feeling like a chore to you? Okay? This is the block. Why does this feel like a chore? Why do you feel like you have to have like the ultimate and courageous energy to try to get through this? Why, Pisces? Why? Okay? So, let's carry on here. Since we're dealing with the block, we'll take my beautiful block cards because that's what I feel these are. And this is the Spellcasting Oracle. I found earlier on when I first got this deck, I thought this is a obstacle deck. This is the obstacle deck because when I read the guidebook, I realized that a lot of these things were talking about obstacles. So there's two coming in, the Truth and the Beauty. Oh, and they both have mirrors. Okay, so right away I felt like the truth of it is that it's a very beautiful thing that you're going through. There is intense beauty in this. I can't believe it. Look at this. There is remarkable beauty the truth of your journey is that there's remarkable beauty waiting for you, okay? It's more beautiful than anything you've ever seen because it's authentically you. But it's almost like we hide it. we turn our back to it. You see, her back is turned to it. And she's looking or peeking at it like through a side glance, like looking behind you. You're not looking at it dead on. You're looking at it, you're glancing at it. Do you understand? But now they want you to look at the light. Okay, the light that has been following you, look at it in the mirror. It's right here. Do you see it? Look at the circle of it. Look, it's here, and it's here. Do you see it? Can you see it, Pisces? Do you understand what I'm trying to get at with this? I even love the nod to almost like the nun outfit. I love it. I actually do love it very, very much. It's almost like the priestess. It feels like a priestess energy, actually. The praying, the pious, the contemplating, the seeing. I feel like this priestess is trying to show you the light. Okay, she is not looking at it. She's reflecting it to you. She wants you to look at it. She wants you to really take a great big look at it, because the beauty you find there is something that's going to heal you. It's going to help you. It's going to help you see the beauty in everything. How everything is beautifully connected. How everything works together. I need to leave these together. I need to put these together. So I'm going to move this one here. I need to put these together. Okay? They're gorgeous together. They feel right somehow, Pisces. They feel right. That's truly amazing. I feel remarkable with this energy. There's just something about it that just is very haha moment, is very like, come here, come see, okay? I'm asking for you to, I'm inviting you in, okay? It's time to hustle. The spark of the hustle. I love this. It's coming in right here with that valiant courage. Okay? Hustle. Hustle, my beautiful Pisces. Figure it out. Okay? Take it and go. And you have number 8 again. 8, 8. It's coming in. It's that hard work, right? These are all together. They're all meant to be with each other. Okay? Definitely. Take action with passion and do it. Get it done. As soon as you do, you'll know you're on the right path. Things are going to start happening. It's going to unclog. Unclog is the word I'm feeling. You're going to unclog something that really is past the time to be pushed out, to be clogged, like free. Yeah, clog free. Let's see here. You know, when inspiration hits and totally immerses your senses in the possible, I feel that's what can happen. As soon as you take that first step, I feel that you're going to get so focused on that energy that you're going to go, okay, now I know what I need to do, and I'm going to start like really working at it, okay? It says, that is the spark of a hustle at work. It's when every cell of your body hums with the desire to put something out into the world, and when you feel that whoosh of energy that brings new ideas to life. The spark of hustle feels like a calling, a compelling, and that's what I feel. I feel like you've been called and compelled. Yesterday we had that. You're being the arrow right in. It's almost like you're being pulled in. And you don't know to what, and you're kind of pulling back, like instead of, following through. And, it's almost like the universe and the energy is telling you it's time to go. But go where? It doesn't matter. Just go, right? So, it feels like a calling, a compelling, like something that can't be ignored. And this card is full of hope and expectation because it whispers, yes, it's coming, and yes, you can do this. Yes, it's coming, and yes, you can do this. That's the title of this video. Yes, it's coming, and yes, you can do this. Okay? Spirit is sending superstar blessings your way along with a passion that has been divinely amplified. Look for projects, experiences that are full of excitement and joy, and say yes to the opportunities that feel totally on purpose. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of your sacred task, remember that big soulful endeavors usually push us to go beyond the limits of what we know to be possible. This is how we grow. Use the spark of hustle to evolve, expand, because it's your guiding star. There you go. How much space do you leave in your calendar for the sparks of inspiration that will be? Are you allowing space for last-minute ideas and inspiration? What do you do to actively fuel your flame of hope? Are you feeling resistance to the word hustle? What would an easy kind of fluid productivity look like? What needs to happen so that your flow feels like an unhustle? How can you make sure it fills your reserves rather than drains them? These are all questions that they're posing here at the end that you can ask yourself. Self-reflection is very good. It makes you go to the deeper sense of things and helps you find the answer to other things. So most definitely, just listen to them and let them come in, okay? Let them inspire you. So I took out the Morgan Tarot. I'm going to take some out of here. I like this one. Trip. Travel. Okay. So just showing you what's kind of I'm seeing just on the corner of my eye here. Always remember this. Interesting. Oh, they're making me look. They're making me look these days for these to know what the heck that means. Always remember this. What? This reading, this time in your life. What are they asking of you, right? So let's see. Always remember this. Always remember this. The attempt to remember every insight can place a self-defeating stain on the mental system. Hence, for it may be more useful to keep things simple and let the unself-consciousness self be in charge. However, due to the transitoriness of existence, wow, and the impermanence of our knowledge, and for the sake of consistency, a memory system can be quite useful. I'm thinking that go forward like it's your first time, without the luggage that you've had before. But always remember what I told you yesterday, that no matter what happens, you do have a memory of things. You can get yourself out of things. You're very intelligent, you're very smart, and that makes a lot of sense, right? I love these cards. They're so awesome. Oh, this one went down and away. Let me see if I can get it. Power. Look at this with the sunflower. With the beautiful power. You have power. Absolutely, you have power, Pisces. You are strong. And you're good. You know, you're good. I mean, you have a personal power that you, I feel that sometimes you forget you possess. We just kind of go around thinking we're powerless, and we're not. We do so much. We accomplish so many things from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed. Okay? And you also have the power to manifest your intentions. Okay? So they say attaining power is relatively easy, but the side effects and consequences of using it are incredibly dangerous. Acquiring knowledge is usually a more beneficial endeavor for the individual. And power is the ability to manifest intentions, right? So, what does power mean to you? Do you think that knowledge is power more than just actual power to just, manipulate everything around you? I think that knowledge is power. And when you have it, you can do a lot of things with it. So remember that as well. All right. So, where are we going next? We are going to the beautiful water cards. The Sea Soul Journeys Oracle cards. I love these because, well, we are of the sea after all, right? We are sea creatures. Again, I'm feeling like a theme on this side. This one says alive, okay? May you delight in vitality. Again, I'm feeling like this shift between bored to tears and not involved in your life anymore to a point of, being in between here. You're about to take the step into something so different in your life. And it's time. It truly is the time for you to do this. Okay? You're at this point. Let me see here if I can find. If I can find these. The cards. But it has to say for alive. The sea is all-encompassing sensation. Exuberant vitality, constant movement. It is stepping consciously over edges. To walk into a cold sea is to know the limits of your physical and mental capacity and to choose to live a little of your life right there. Oh, I love that. Yeah, sometimes it's cold, but you'll acclimate, right? When we get into water, it's like, especially when you get to certain bits, right? It's like, ooh, oh, that is cold, right? But what do? You carry on. You don't run away. You carry on because it's going to be breathtaking for a sec. But after that, your body will start getting used to it, okay? Blessings. May you pursue adventure. May you test your limitations. May you feel all the feelings. May you love and leap. May you tingle. I love that. Mantra. I'm here to be alive. I am here to be alive. There you go, Pisces. I'm here to be alive. That's exactly what you're meant to do here. Okay? All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going a little bit more. The High Priestess, I already spoke about this because I said I saw it here, right? Right here. I saw her here, okay? She is truly, remember that she is truly trying to show you the reflection of the light that you're missing right now, okay? The exuberance, the fun part of things. Because sometimes we forget that there's a fun part to things. It's not all about like trying to keep yourself safe from the bad things, the change, the things that are going to turn you upside down and inside out. Or at least that's what you feel like it's going to do, right? All right. And we have 2 more cards. We have, again, the 8 of Pentacles. And that came out yesterday, and I'm going to put it exactly in the same spot. There's work to be done here, Pisces. Most definitely. It's not a journey of just sit back, relax, and let it happen. You are forging ahead. You are building new pathways, new places to go, new things to do. Okay? So before that gets comfortable, you actually have to create them. You have to fix what needs to be, you know, what's been erroneously going in the same direction. And then, like, create a brand new path, you know, like clean that path out and walk through it and see what's there. Some of it might surprise you. Some of it might scare you. Some of it might make you sad. Some of it might make you question. But all of it, when it's done, you'll have gone through it. It's not to be done over and over again. It's like clearing a path. When you clear it, once it's done, you have the way ahead. You can get back into like the emperor mode for a time. But remember that life is not just about comfort. It's never going to just have you sit there and do nothing. When you get to that point, I think it's come to the end of the journey, to tell you the truth. I think that you just already planning your leaving when you start doing that. That's okay. Some people are ready at that point to leave in their lives. You know, like, okay, you know, I've done it, I've seen it. But while you are still changing and moving and embracing and looking and forging ahead, it can go on for a very, very long time. Okay? But it comes with hope, a sense of being renewed because you're doing something different, right? You're optimistically looking at a fresh start, okay? And remember, even though, because this is a block, some of this may feel dark and like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to feel comfortable. After the darkest time is usually the dawning of something brand new, something that you can embrace, something that you can really sink your teeth into, okay? So, let's see, beautiful Pisces. There's a lot of beauty within here. There's a lot of power, okay? Remember that you have power. Remember you have the spark. Remember you have courage. And you have the ability to work through all of this and make it happen. But remember that you have to be looking for it. You have to not be just living in the energy knowing it's around you. You have to, at one point, turn and gaze at it. Acknowledge it. See it for what it is, right? That's when you'll be able to do the movement and move out of the land in between. You'll be able to go into that new place, okay, that new space. And remember, you're not supposed to be cowering away from it. You're supposed to be fully alive through it, you know, with lots of energy and vitality. All of this side is about action and passion. This is all about the changes that are just kind of sitting there waiting for you to take action towards it. This is absolutely your time to get this stuff done. Okay? There's beauty in this truth. And I want you to really embrace it. Okay? I want you to embrace it, beautiful Pisces. Absolutely. All right, so thank you so much for being here. We looked at the block for today. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at the past and what's to come, okay? What was and what is going to be, Okay, so I've amalgamated it from the Celtic cross, the two sides of the cross. I've put them together in one, and I'm going to be doing similar things throughout the week to make sure we cover all the cards that came out. Thank you so much for being of support to my channel. I appreciate you so very much. I always try and take as much time as possible and put all of the energy of spirit here. That's what keeps me here. I really love this. I am taking time to improve, so I've got a lot of things on the go. So I batch record these, and then sometimes I just stop for a while. This is to ensure that my growth keeps going forward, as well as yours, Pisces. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for being here. I know I've said that before, but you guys are absolutely fabulous, and I will see you tomorrow as I'm always here for the next day. I hope you feel empowered. I hope you're feeling good. I hope that you find the courage and the passion to just walk into the sun. Okay? Walk into that beautiful clarity of knowing, even though you don't know, of knowing that whatever comes, you're ready. Because you're not just walking into the light, you are the light. That's you. That's you in the mirror. Love you so much, Pisces. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.